And
So hey
we're back.
Richard, why isn't Minecraft a game?
So upstream, all right. Funny story about this one. Shigeru Miyamoto actually wanted to put water stages into Mario 64, specifically because he thought he saw these levels at E3 and thought that the water looked so good he wanted to put it in his own game.
Yeah, and then they ended up looking like shit in 64, so explain that to me.
I didn't say he did a good job.
So hey Richard,
You didn't get the apples!
why isn't Minecraft?
Well, what do you
a
want me to
game?
do? Do you want me to take Austin's path where I keep bouncing on every single crate, or do you want me to just get on with the fucking playthrough? Ever thought about that? You fucking
Swing
asshole.
that TNT crate, you won't.
I can't remember if I fall for that trap in the lab. I probably don't, but still.
Well,
If you know what I'm talking about, bro.
the sole reason why Crash 2 and 3, or at least I know for a fact 3, isn't as bad as 1, I think it's in 2 though, is that there's not a pile of crates, and then in the middle where I can't see one is a TNT one.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, this game does that.
That's always fun.
That jump's bullshit in the MC trilogy. I don't care what you try to
What,
tell me.
jumping up the log?
I didn't
No,
have
like
any issues.
jumping up to the grass log while it's pushing you down.
I had no issues with that.
Neither did I. You're stupid. You're bad. Also, let's talk about saving in this game, why don't we? Because you can only save this game either by A, finishing one of these bonus stages, like I just did, or B, getting a gem. Now, keep in mind, if you suck at the bonus stages, you're not going to be saving your game for the first, let's say, 2 hours, because you can only get a gem in like 3 of the 9 stages of the first island. So, if you're a first-time player, chances are you're going to be playing this game for at least a half hour, get tired of it, shut it off, and then let's say you want to play it again, you're probably going to have to play the whole game from scratch because you didn't have enough chances to save.
Yeah.
Also,
what game fixes that?
The Insane Trilogy.
I'm titling the
Also,
first
doesn't
part
fix its
something.
bullshit design.
Oh.
Also, loading time. How is it that the loading times in the PlayStation 1 version of this game are faster than the loading times of the PlayStation 4 version?
They gotta load all that 4K.
Yeah, well, I'm playing it on a regular PlayStation 4, so I don't get that 4K. All right.
Don't blame me because that was their idea.
Dude,
Put that.
just I know you won't, but insert that video, or the whatever video I did.
What?
Or
I have no
Snapchat
idea what
video.
you're talking about.
The Snapchat video I sent you, where it was me playing Insane Trilogy for the first time, and I get into a game and then it goes to a loading screen, but it's been there for like a good minute, and I recorded. I'm like, man, what is this? Sonic 06?
I don't
Can't
remember that
really
Snapchat
record
video.
that because Snapchat.
Can I just say that the Papu Papu, once you realize you can sit on Papu Papu's chair, that fight becomes a fucking joke.
I never realized that.
As a kid, I actually got so scared I didn't fight him, and I tried to stay on the chair and see if he would just tire himself out.
It's fine though.
Not even joking.
I've broken other Crash bosses. I can afford to have not broken any from Crash 1.
Dingo dial. Also, this box right here is bullshit. All right, there's an embryo token in that.
Yeah.
Right? You want to know how to get that embryo token? You have to bounce on it 10 times. If you spin it, you're not getting it. Or if you bounce on it and then leave it alone and then come back to it, it'll break without the embryo token popping up. Hate that
Dude,
box.
You want to talk about the soundtrack of the Insane Trilogy? Dude, I absolutely love Dingo Dial's theme for 3.
Oh yeah,
It's really good.
Although I hate how the Insane Trilogy takes out certain lines at the end of bosses.
Spin.
Yeah.
Like
I also
like
hate
they,
the
like
animations in the Insane Trilogy.
Huh?
I said I also hate the animation in the Insane Trilogy, and I thought you said I don't think you agreed with me, but I remember you said you knew what I was saying.
Oh yeah, I wanted to show that off. If you run far away enough from that TNT, it won't explode the other ones, and that's because the how they ended up making Crash Bandicoot 1 is actually some pretty interesting life hack shit. Well, for the time.
Facts.
Yeah. how this game is built is that the camera and all the objects are placed in a way where
So that
whatever's blocking your view of the path isn't loaded yet, just so that there can be enough polygons on the screen. So chances are,
isn't it like isn't it like unloaded like right after you pass it too?
Yeah, basically when you not immediately after you pass it, but that's the reason why those boxes don't break. It's because the game remembers that you hit the TNT and it's trying to explode the TNT. But since you've walked so far away from that point where it loads those TNT boxes, the TNT boxes aren't there anymore.
Alright, you know what I do like about the Insane Trilogy? The remix of this song. Holy shit, I don't care. Even if it is the Insane Trilogy, I don't like this song, but at least it's not as irritating as this version.
I like both versions.
I can't hear it right now because we're recording.
Yep.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
You see, I tried to get all the Wumpa Fruits out of that, but I was just like, fuck it.
Just fuck it.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Oh.
Gonna be hearing a lot of that later in the playthrough.
Oh.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Because there are some moments where I'm just like, nope. Sunset Vista, everybody.
There's a blue gem. Oh,
it's like a hotel name.
What, Sunset Vista?
It does.
You know, yeah, I would totally go to a hotel called Sunset Vista. But you know, what really bothers me about how people have been treating the Insane Trilogy in comparison to this, people keep saying that Crash 1 is made way harder in the Insane Trilogy. People keep saying that they don't remember this game being hard. Bitch, I do. It's easier in the Insane Trilogy.
That I won't argue. I just think that the game's design is bullshit to begin with.
I think it's better than Crash 3. I think
you have bad opinions.
You see, Embryo blowing up there didn't hurt me. I just bounced for effect. Also, can I just point out there are absolutely no points to the Embryo bonus stages in this besides lives. Unlike the Tana bonus stages, you don't save every single time you beat those.
Isn't there like 2 Cortex stages too?
Yeah, I think the 2 Cortex stages, they let you save the game because you get the key. What were we talking about before?
Your bad opinions?
Oh yeah, that's right. The reason I like Crash 1's level in comparison to especially Crash 3 is because Crash 3's level design, when you compare it to Crash 1, it's very flat, I guess is the word, but it's not even that. When you look at the first stage of Crash 1, and then you compare it to the first stage of Crash 3, you realize that Crash 3, the first stage of Crash 3 anyway, has basically no platforming in it whatsoever. I mean, it has, like, bottomless pits and everything, but, like, 9 times out of 10, you don't even have to jump over them. You can just keep walking and walking and occasionally breaking crates. It's really, really uninteresting without, like if you took the crates out of Crash 3, it would probably end up being a really boring, really shitty game. But the thing is, if you were to take the crates out of Crash 1, it would probably be less entertaining, but, you know, with all the platforming challenges and everything it would have you to do, it's still pretty, like, stimulating, I guess. Like, that's the one word that I would describe Crash 1's level design. It's stimulating. Not its controls, not its mechanics, but, like, its straight-up level design, I find very satisfying. More satisfying, than Crash 3.
Level.
Oh, what, Hog Wild?
Yeah.
I died twice, but I got it with relative ease.
I died like 10 times, maybe more.
In the Insane Trilogy, it is a little worse. Like, I ended up dying a lot when I first played it in the Insane Trilogy, and I know Crash 1 like the back of my hand.
I thought you just said that anyone who says it's harder is just because they're dumb.
Well, okay, like, there are some points in the Insane Trilogy where it's made harder. Again, everybody's pointed out the High Road and Road to Nowhere suck in the Insane Trilogy. Solely because
that's because they sucked in the first version. They're just bad levels.
No, I like those levels in the original. And again,
no, you like those levels because you can cheese it by jumping on the rails.
I know I could never ever jump on the ropes. I always fall. Even in the original, I felt something else. I never used the rope technique.
So So you were
But,
just never good at Crash.
Nope, not really. But,
Hashtag Crash.
the reason everybody finds, a High Road and Road to Nowhere worse than the Insane Trilogy is because they changed the way Crash's hitbox works from the original to, Insane Trilogy. In the original, it was more like a box, where, like, you could, like, just barely make a platform, and you could still land on that platform, you could still stay on that platform. But in the Insane Trilogy, if you just barely miss a platform, Crash will just slide off. And because the planks are so skinny, you basically have to land smack dab in the middle of the plank, or else you're falling off of it.
Well, that's another problem I have with the Insane Trilogy as a whole, not just Crash 1 on the Insane Trilogies. I like this level exactly. I swear to God, I make jumps and I just don't make the jump.
Yeah, that happened to me a few times.
Or worse, Crash will land on the ledge, not even the green platform, just the normal one. He'll land on the ledge, and then the game goes, "Oh wait, you're actually not supposed to be there," and then slide me off. Like I'm like half on the ledge.
Yeah, that's because Crash's hitbox in the Insane Trilogy. Well, like it's more shaped. I hear it's more shaped like a pill than a box like the original.
Can I just propose a challenge real quick, though?
Sure.
Next episode, don't mention the Insane Trilogy once.
Can I mention Sonic?
Fine. I'll just talk about Crashing Skylanders.
We can discuss the real question.
Oi, mates!
I was talking about in Skylanders Imagine. We can also talk about the TV show.
But we still gotta answer. You still haven't answered that question, Richard.
Am I gay? No.
That wasn't the question.
Don't lie.
It was on everybody's mind anyway. Okay.
No, it wasn't. Just outright defending yourself makes you more suspicious. What about, that's like my favorite. That's like my favorite trick question ever. It's just like I'll use Richard as an example. But use anyone like, "Hey, Richard, you gay?" No, Brent, I'm not gay. Does your mom know you're gay? No. Ha! I do that all the time.
Okay.
Well, okay then.
You've never said that to me ever once. Okay.
No, I just did not. What?
Good job.
Oh, I forgot you could
did
do
the
that.
secret.
Yep. The thing is, most of the time behind these bridges is a box that you have to break, and in that case, no. Also, that was bullshit. I should not have gotten hit by that plane.
Crash one for best.
Oh.
I hate the hitboxes on those fire things.
You would have died from that. Yeah.
I would have died from that.
I hate those fire hitboxes so much.
Yeah, they suck in the Insane Trilogy.
Because I swear the hitbox comes like an instant before the actual fire.
Yeah, it totally does. There have been multiple times where I have been nowhere near the actual fire and still died. Because the animation started to play.
I will admit,
Yep.
I don't know, maybe I was just ignoring it then. I do like that purple in the middle. I don't think that was in the NC.
Yeah, you know,
Crash
I like the background way in the original way more than I like the background in Insane Trilogy.
It depends on what I'm looking at. Like, cause the NC
you'll see when I get into the sky once I get the pink gem. Once you get into the sky, you get to see the full silhouette of Castle Cortex in the background. In this version, it's like a real crisp, nice, like fades out, so that you don't see it anymore the further you go down. In the Insane Trilogy, it's just like a solid gradient. You can see the whole thing. It looks awful.
Well, that's one thing I actually don't like about Crashing Trilogy, is that it looks like they've put so much effort into the levels that they don't care about the backgrounds. Like, there are points where I'm looking at the background where I see where the graphic ends.
There are also points where the
say,
video stops before you can voice your full opinion.
But, I mean, the part's not over yet.
Yes, it is.
Oh, now it is. But before we go, I will say, the medieval levels in Crash 3 have fantastic backgrounds in the Insane Trilogy.
I love that.
It is beautiful.
Yes, except for Doubleheader.
Cut him off.